What's up, guys? You're listening to the Breeze podcast, where your word of mouth is our oxygen. My name is Victor White, and I'm here with my boy, the Don, the Dada.
The boy John McCollum was good, peoples.
Nice to hear from you, John. I see you representing Ivy there with your nice little wannabe analyst long sleeve.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit, fam, for some reason. I don't know.
I know the exact reason. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm just gonna pause some activities that I have going on. Um, in the background. We don't have to get more into that. However, John, it's been an interesting week, and I just wanted to inform you that what is it? Bin Laden's brother's uh, daughter is a Trump supporter.
Okay, that's Bin Laden's daughter. That was a lot. It's like I lost you there.
Let's roll the intro.
Breeze. Breeze.
Breeze.
So, Jonathan,
Hey,
tell me what you've been up to this past week.
bro, this week, work was a lot this week. Project got hectic, so majority of the week I just been doing project work
Yeah.
for work. Then also music, of course.
Yeah.
Adding up, like finishing up the final touches on the video that's dropping. It's actually dropping when this podcast comes out. So when you're listening to this, it's
Nice.
probably up.
Yeah, just go and check the video.
Pause though, like before we continue talking, let's just happy Independence, Barbados. You know what I mean? Like when you guys are listening to Independence, man, so
Huge
which
thing.
is it
Huh?
53rd?
This is episode 115. Oh, the Independence. Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
it's the 53rd.
Yeah, I'm just Google that. Just you know what I mean? Just to make sure, yo. Yeah. But we're out here. I mean, that was my week, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like it went by pretty fast just because a lot of stuff was happening. I know you
Mm-hmm.
know how that feels, you know what I mean?
Have you been assigned anything at work yet, or are you still in the phase of going through the modules?
Yeah, bro. So this week, last week, my first project started. So I've
Interesting.
been on that. That's been definitely an interesting experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, trying to learn, trying to take everything I can from it. So like doing this music stuff and being a consultant, not many people do that. So like I look
Yeah.
up people like John Legend that used to work at BCG, and
Mm-hmm.
like this week I was trying to figure out, okay, like what John Legend learned as being a consultant. So I
Yeah.
went and like watched all his interviews, and I mean, so I'm just
Mm-hmm.
trying to take that stuff away, like the teamwork stuff. Like you
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of working in teams, you do a lot of
Mm-hmm.
communication, you do like all that stuff. I feel like is going to be beneficial in the future. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
definitely this week was super fast paced, bro. As like the
Yeah.
first project, it was super like boom, boom, boom. I
Mm-hmm.
need this, and then
Yeah.
getting tapped at, like when
How are you
work.
dealing with that pace?
Bro, at first, like the first day, like Monday, it was I didn't know anyone on the team. I came in
Yeah.
most junior person. That
Yeah.
was like, yo. And then my job was to like almost like project manager in turn.
Okay.
Like I jumped in the project like halfway through. I'm like managing
Okay.
like these people that have been at IBM for like
Yeah.
how many years, you know what I mean? In
Yeah.
terms of like trying to get certain deliverables out to get to the engagement lead. Like my biggest thing is I'm in charge like that final deck that goes to the client. You know what I mean? So like that
Okay.
has to look, it has to have like certain content. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean like that's just been fast paced trying to get that, trying to edit,
Mm-hmm.
going back and forth, and then the presentations happening at the same time, then
Has
going back.
has there been any resistance? You coming in as the youngest or the newest addition,
I mean, I
and
thought
with
there would.
this team
I
of
thought so.
experienced consultants?
Not really, man. Like I'm gonna say, like the team is super open. Like they're very, very. they're chill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a team. Half the people in Calgary, half the people in Toronto. So like
Mm-hmm.
it's super chill. Like they understand like everyone has something to do. Everyone has like a deliverable, and like their job
Mm.
is to get that done, and they understand that. So and they're pretty seasoned
Nice.
too. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot from them, bro. For real.
Well, that sounds like a very, very good week. New environments, encountering, meeting new people, etc. So it sounds fun.
Uh, Tell me about your week, man. Like, what's good? I seen you out here with like the superstars, really
Yes.
filming stars and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I shot my first Spotify canvas actually,
That's sick.
which was fun with my friend Sean Bradford. He's an artist. Well, he's a good dancer too, and
But
he.
sorry, correct me, right? Like, just for the people, like the
Mm.
Spotify canvas has like the little like video that plays in the background of like when you're playing the song.
Yes, exactly. So I think it's like between, can be anything from 2, 3 to up to 8 seconds long. So
Mm,
usually when you go in on Spotify, you play a song, what appears is what John
yeah.
just said. And that's what we shot. And the fascinating thing about that is two avenues actually. One of them is from a corporate standpoint. If I was running a marketing agency, I would directly go out and market Spotify canvases as a product. That's one thing. The other thing is, from a creative standpoint, is that since it's a loop running, you have to think differently compared to a music video. So
Mm,
that's interesting. But I felt like shooting with Sean is always fun because I get to implement my vision. He, as a creative, as an artist, already has a vision, etc. So, combining, like listening to him, taking in what he wants to deliver, as well as me adding my extra flair with usually some ambitious transition or something along those lines, was really fun. So that was nice. That was nice. I've
sick. I got a
also,
question
yeah.
before we move to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in terms of that Spotify canvas, right? How is that like uploaded to the platform? Like,
So
is that
it's
like through like people normally use like DistroKid or like TuneCore or something like that? Like, how? And I know like select people have those like canvases, right? Like
mm,
everyone that, won't have that. So like, how how is that like a direct connect with Spotify that they
yes.
do it?
I'm not sure if it's its own app. I believe it's some. I think it's an app that Spotify has for analytics, etc. And if you're liable or some stuff like that, you can go in, check your analytics, all that stuff. But you can
Spotify
also
for
choose
artists?
to upload.
That's a Spotify for artists app, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's where you do it. And the funny thing is, even though I did the project according to the measurements given by Spotify, it wouldn't let us upload the canvas onto Spotify. But if you chucked it into your phone, and then you just chucked it into a random editing software on the phone and then re-export on the actual phone, it was okay to upload it. So to me, it's some kinks in the Spotify algorithm, or something is going on there. They need to look at it and fix it.
True. I find that like with a lot of like those videos that are like mobile, supposed to be mobile, like sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works from the export from like Final Cut. Sometimes it
Mm,
doesn't. You know what I mean?
mm. Yeah, but I've been in the pit for quite some time, so I
Mm-hmm.
usually, when it says 720 pixels, blah, 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 whatever, I know exactly what they're talking about and different file formats, etc. And the fact that it didn't work is weird. It's weird. So it's something, but the thing is, canvases are really new still. So I'm guessing they're working on it, perfecting that aspect.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
But I also did something fun. So yesterday I met up with two presidential candidates running for president of the Stockholm School of Economics Student Association, and that was nice. We had a fun little thing. I feel like that vlog was actually one of the better vlogs that I've done this season. I don't know, it's just
Yeah,
harmonic, people, you know.
I gotta watch that one. I haven't watched it yet.
Mm. So it was nice. Had a little car talk segment in it there. Did we
That's
lag?
sick. It's
Oh
got
no.
yo, bro. So
Did we?
I'm like, yo, this thing is. I'm gonna show the people like on this. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's so cute. And that's you, John. So
That's
what
me.
we're seeing old footage recorded on film from John. He's playing a piano. He's in the boys' choir. He's making music in Toronto. Ah,
Oh,
killer
come on.
footage. He light a match. See, obviously he's flexing his new studio. Some more old footage of John playing some acoustic guitar.
The child hoes.
Really nice, John.
Bro, respect, man.
It looks really nice.
I'm excited. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it over to you so you can see it, bro.
Yes, yes, I would love to watch that.
I just I just had to watch that.
I just want to end my week with saying we're having this case. We're analyzing Zappos, the online shoe retailer, and I believe it was yesterday or the day before, the founder died in a house fire in one of his homes. And that's just crazy because we're analyzing that case like it's a success story from the company. So, homage to you, and let's dig into Barbados in the freaking pendants.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Yo, I mean, I miss Barbados, man.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I'm be honest. Like I miss. You know what I miss the most, yo? I miss the macaroni pie.
The macaroni pie. Well, that's on you, bro. I don't eat gluten,
Yeah.
but there
That
are,
macaroni pie, yo.
bro. I just
Oysters,
miss, huh?
oysters,
Yes,
the beef.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Like seriously, just going down to Oysters, getting a piece
What's
of
your favorite
fish.
spot? Yo?
The one I don't remember the name, but it's they have big grills. It's by the side of the road, always long queue. I find that the best.
Uncle George.
George,
Is that it?
I don't remember, but it's the
There's one on the
one.
side.
Uh
Then there's one that has like a sit down where like
yeah, it has a
everyone like you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
it has a
people.
sit down. If you think the stage and then you think the road and then closest to the
Mhm.
road but straight down to the stage.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's the same spot we're talking
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
about. Uncle George, yo.
So, John, what does Barbados mean to you?
Yo, it's a good question, bro. Like Barbados is like for me, other than being home, like that's just like the sense of like family.
Mm-hmm.
You know me? Like
Yeah,
that's my entire family is in Barbados, G. You know,
yeah,
like family and just like unorthodox talent that is untapped.
yeah.
You- Like it's just like hella people that are just crazy talented, but they're
Mm-hmm.
all concentrated on this 166 square miles, which is just ridiculous. I know
Mm-hmm.
people say this about their countries all the time, but it's actually a fact. If you talk to any person from Barbados, they'll tell you this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'd say that's what it is, man. That's just like a sense of home, and like that's always gonna be like the anchor
Mm-hmm.
for me. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
then it's the cherry on top is just the talent that we have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, what
Mm-hmm.
about you, fam?
Mm. Mm. Well, I mean, you touched upon family, and I think that's very you know, uh, on top, on point. I mean, um, I I feel like I told myself I told myself during my ski career, traveling everywhere all the time, that I had to go back home to Barbados at least twice a year. And I told myself that because I felt that being around the world or in a city like I've been now in Stockholm, after a while becomes a bubble, and you become detached from certain realities.
Mm.
And in my case, or in our case, Barbados is where we're from, and it's a small island, and we're very fortunate to be from such an island, and also be fortunate in being able to do what we love. But I found that I need to come back home and regain perspective, but also just to like relax, be on home turf,
Yeah.
walk your street, say hi to your peeps, like, all those things, eat the food, freaking the climate, everything. It's like, I would say it's exact it to me it feels like, when you come home from a long day of work. I'm talking to the listeners, and you're home, you feel safe, you feel nice, you can recharge, or you're just home. And that's the feeling I get when you touch down in Barbados, on the flight. And it's always the same thing, and you don't realize how much you missed it until you're back home, even though you feel like you miss it, and you know that you really have to go back to Barbados, you know um
That's
so
interesting that you said
yeah.
that. Like, I have not like December is 2 years I haven't been back home.
Mm,
So like I was supposed to be back home, bro. I was supposed to be
mm,
back home like in May,
yeah.
April, May. After this was supposed to go back, but everyone knows what happened. But like I definitely think that's definitely the case. Like I haven't
Mm,
experienced it yet 'cause I haven't been back, but
mm,
like I know that's a fact, yo.
yeah, yeah,
That's a fact.
it is. But I mean, other than that, we both have tons of friends on the island. We haven't seen them in a long time. So you miss your friends. I miss the community vibe. I think that's very special to the island. um I also miss, obviously, the family. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's a lot of feelings there, 100%.
100%, bro. I think when was the last time you were in Barbados? I was there. I think was that the last time, or you go back since then?
No, I was there last January for a week, which
Oh,
is just torture.
that's that's hectic. Yeah,
Yeah,
hectic, man.
did not sleep much that week, but yeah.
That's big flags. Yeah, bro.
So what do you think about the future of Barbados?
Future Barbados, man.
Yeah, looking forward, since we're, was it 53 years of independence?
54. I just
54.
googled it. I think it's bright. You know what I mean? Like next year, like I'm not sure what it means for the country in terms of like they're not gonna be under the monarch anymore. It's gonna be like a republic or whatever.
Mm,
That's a step they're taking. But like other than that, like I think like the future is bright for like the young people in Barbados, just because like I said, going back to my original point of being talented, you got so
mm,
many outlets that you can like go and make moves. Even I saw like Rhythm Tribe was on like national television in the United States. You know what I mean? Like they were on like
mm,
Wendy Williams show or something. Like
mm,
that's not something that's like you don't just like get that. You know what I mean? You're talented
yeah,
to be on a
yeah,
national TV show. You feel me? But that's just the beginning. I feel like it's just the beginning. You're gonna see like a bunch of Victor Whites coming out. You're gonna see a bunch of like John McCollins. You're gonna see a bunch of like these people that actually like have these talents, but actually have the courage to
mm,
follow that and not be trapped into the typical colonial mindset of yo, you gotta be this, you gotta be this, you gotta be this if you want to be
mm,
successful. You feel me? So I think
mm,
it's bright, man. I feel like we just about to like unleash a new set of like a new level for like
mm,
the entire country. You know what I mean? So
mm,
I can only say positive things, fam.
mm. Um, to add to that, I think Barbados going to experience a lot of economical growth moving forward, because I look at the island, and there's a legis- legislative sandbox in place already for new ventures in terms of fintech, financial technologies, which is thanks to Bit. So huge shout out to Bit. When looking at Sweden, they're not, they don't have that on the map until like 2027. So that's one thing. I'm gonna look to do some work there myself, actually, to help you know I think open up the country economically, but also opening up the doors domestically for Bajans to find business opportunities. I think digitalizing now with COVID, everything has been digitalized before COVID, and things in place, etc. But the good thing is that now we have proof that it works. Not that we needed proof to know that it worked, but now people didn't have a choice. So, it works. It's not an issue. Um, so I think like in the near future of Barbados, a lot is gonna be reliant actually on the development with the financial industry on the island, and that's something that I really look forward to. I mean, the fact that Barbados has a regulatory sandbox for financial technologies is like, Sweden. So in Sweden, as an example, you have digital IDs, you get your governmental post digitally, you do everything digitally pretty much. um, but whereas in Barbados, you do most governmental things manually.
When
However, uh,
he goes actually be in there.
yeah, yeah, but looking at the financial sector is usually an early adopter in moving into the digital environment, and I think combining that with solid policy, economic policy, and good relationships with the rest of the world, pretty much, which Barbados has today, to my knowledge, at
Mhm.
least. Um, and building consistency, uh, I think, is the key for to really unlock the Barbadian financial sector. Because to me, it's insane that as a Bajan, you're not even able to invest anywhere, like
Yeah,
technically. Like there is a stock market, but
I mean, it's not
it's a
like
joke.
yeah. I mean, like that's just crazy. That's just crazy. The fact you have to
Mm,
have access to be able to leave the country, to even like you
mm,
have to set up like it's like a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
that should be something that's accessible to everyone. You feel me?
mm,
Like at least have
yeah,
the ability, technology wise, to be able to do that. You feel me?
yeah.
Like that's a good point. But to that point, like you said, the financial sector is typically early adopter and shows like where the trend is gonna go. So like I don't doubt that that's gonna be the case shortly.
Yeah, 100%. Um, Other than that, in terms of tourism, and the reason why I would like why I'm banking on the financial sector is like when you look at the country and you look at the income streams. Basically, you have tourism, well, you have rum, and you have what, sugar, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
Like
you could just
that's not sustainable, and if we're moving away from the monarchy into what did you say, John?
Republic.
Republic. Yeah, then you gotta develop something that's sustainable. and
Nice.
something that actually is sustainable and very attractive globally is the, financial sector in Barbados. But to be able to do that, you got to have a credible government and a consistent government, which thanks to
Structure.
Mia we have.
True that. No, the next step, like to your point, is to create that infrastructure. You know what I mean? Like to
Mm,
make to grow that sector. You feel me?
mm,
Like that's the biggest hurdle that I think Barbados has to
mm,
get over for
mm.
real.
And as we touched upon, I believe, a couple of times in this podcast, the big issue is ease of doing business in the country, which, if 0 is easy and 100 is very difficult, it's probably around 92. Um,
Yeah,
but we spoke about this, and I think we're gonna have a
yeah.
generational shift.
No, 100%, yo,
100%.
100%. That's I'm excited about that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like I'm excited to be part of to be able to witness it and to be able to contribute to it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the plan. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's only up from here, bro. Like we're doing what we have to do. We're doing our part. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's all we could do right now. But the trajectory is
Yeah.
definitely looking good for sure.
What we'll do, John, in what is it? What 54? Barbados 60th independence. We'll put together a Barbados super PAC. Second generation Barbadians abroad, within the country,
Easy.
um, you know, to
That's
like,
that's easy. That's gonna be and that's the Bajan Avengers, yo.
yeah, yeah, Bajan Avengers. That's what we'll call the group.
Oh, let's run that.
Bajan Avengers. Sick. Well, John, I'm since we have to make this a quick one, I'm a oh, you had a mission. You had a mission. We can't forget the mission.
Yo, what's the mission, yo?
The recording.
Oh, yo, I can share. I want to share this recording. I have
Hold it up to the mic.
yeah. I'm gonna share this recording. So I'm gonna share a recording, and then I'm gonna share. I was gonna share another one, but that was kind of boring, and
Mm-hmm.
this is like off topic. So I'm gonna just share. This is like the process for for like writing the song. This is what it sounds like before it becomes anything. It's just like a bunch of I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
microphone like all the recordings are just different
Yeah.
ideas, yo. So I'm gonna
John,
play.
this was totally not the mission though.
I know it's not the mission, but like I want to do this one, yo, because I feel like
Yeah, sure.
it's more on brand, especially for what's coming tomorrow. Uh, let me make sure it's the right one. Okay, listen
Okay.
to this. All right, baby, yeah, got me feeling like I'm a. Can you hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like a soccer club. Taking anybody's shot. I know.
That's sick.
Can't everybody see the fire. Calling blood. I just want to get that. Okay, I'm gonna play that and I'm gonna play this. So that's like the idea. And then this is like what happened. This
Yeah.
is like girl, just know you make my night. When you pull up on me, got me feeling like we could do this every night.
Nice
Cruise
beat.
whip before a seven traps. We dancing toes. That's how I'll play it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I met this guy, bro.
Yeah.
Name is Herman 416. Yo, this guy is like the sickest producer. This guy sent me like 50 beats.
Mm-hmm.
Like 50 beats this guy sent me, bro. I don't know. Like I
Mm-hmm.
had like Instagram live like a
Mm-hmm.
couple weeks ago, and he
Mm-hmm.
like came on like he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna send you beats." This
Mm-hmm.
guy is the illest person ever, bro. Like he's from
Mm-hmm.
Brampton, shout out to Brampton,
Mm-hmm.
and he just sent me all these beats, yo. So
That's
I've
sick.
been feeling musical, yo.
Now,
That's what's
back to the mission, John. On a scoring 1 0 to 10, where do you think you scored?
that's definitely like a three as like a
You scored -2, which leaves an
yeah
open goal for me next week,
yeah
which I'm excited about. I'm a humble winner, as we've experienced in this podcast.
you win some, you
So,
lose some. And I'm not sure about the humble part, but like fair.
yeah, I'll teach you how it's done next week, John, and then you can come back.
All right, bro. Easy.
All right. Thank you for listening, and please go and follow Visit Barbados, since it's Barbados Independence. Keep in tune with me and John,
Facts.
and we'll see you next week.
We're out. Peace.
Peace.